spatula I'm carving. I got a knife. Someone already carved this knife. You ever see the? It's like a Chinese technique where they take like a draw knife to make an edge on a knife. I don't know. I just hope someone enters this live eventually. I have never done this before. Please enter me. Please get inside of me in my live. I'll uh I'll pick up the pace when someone gets in here and says hello. But for now, let's just do a little carving. It's a little rough. You can see up here it's a little rough. And I want to take out some material right here on this side. Oh hey, what's up, buddy? You're the first person that ever came in here. Joey L, the legend. So he brought me back to life. Joey L. That's what they say. Hopefully, we get more people in here. I'm just carving this utensil. You got any questions about how to carve utensils from a guy who doesn't really know how? I got this cool knife. It's from Deep Woods Ventures, I think. My eyeball is glitching right now. I gotta get a new eyeball. Yeah, so there's just some rough parts of this bad boy, and I'm just gonna go over them. It looks cool, doesn't it? I have another one here. This one looks like a child made it, but it's cool grain on this bad boy. See that? Very nice. Yeah, let's go to town on this thing. When I carve, I don't usually talk, but I would love to be able to carve with someone one time. I'd talk their fucking ear off. They'd be asking me to shut up. They'd be like, "Hey, listen, I just cut myself because you keep talking." It is funny because like a lot of the times I don't want people talking to me when I'm doing something, so I gotta shut up sometimes when they're doing something. Have you guys ever seen these techniques? Here, let me pull you down so you can see my fat belly. My dog found a muskrat, it seems. Nah, we don't have muskrats. Can you guys see this? Oh, I gotta go over here. Yeah, just smoothing it out. There's a couple places that here, let me move this back. There we go. Now we're here. Now we got it going on. God, I'm so fat. I noticed that I talk about vanity too much for a dude who doesn't care. Like, I don't know. I just don't care about. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Joey, can you tell me how good the audio is? Because the phone's a little bit far away now. I don't want the audio to be too bad. Yeah, I talk about like how fat I am now. I don't care if someone else is fat. I just am unhealthy weight right now. So I want to get, I want to lose some British pounds. Yeah, you see how it's a little wonky. I got right here. Gotta go down. Oh yeah. Now I haven't sharpened this knife in a little while. A lot of the reasons why I don't finish carving is because you need a really sharp knife, a well-honed blade to do the fine carving part. And I guess I'm just lazy. I don't know. It works well with how fat I am. it's, that, it's not that fat people are lazy. It's so hard to do things when you're fat. Once you get older and you're still fat, moving is rough. Let me tell you. Just doing anything. Now I get it, you know? Now I get like when I was a kid and adults were like, I'm sorry, I'm tired. They should have said I'm tired and fat. Then I would have understood a lot more. All right, let's see if we get a little curve to this. Is this called a shoulder? I'm not really sure. I haven't knife carved in a while. Oh yeah, now it's starting to look good. Right right here, I think I could go a little more. I want this to look a little goofy. That's why it's curved like that. Oh yeah, let me go here first. So we're gonna do some pole cuts. This is how you do it. You usually they'll have like a piece of thick leather here, so you can like, oh, did somebody else enter, and they left, and you're gone. Thank you for coming and goodbye. If I had a restaurant, I'd be terrible. I'd be like, oh, thank you for coming, and then they'd leave. We haven't had a customer in 3 weeks. Thank you. We have some month-old seafood, if you'd like. That's what this live should be called, month-old seafood. Yeah, it's getting a little better. I have noticed you can actually use a camera to help you with like shaping a handle or carving. Actually, this is really useful. Because I get to look at my ugly face at the same time as carving. I really should have got a beer or something. I know Killinger has had a brewski while on live before, and that's something that I should have done, because that is just a nice leisure thing to do, you know. I have said something about alcoholism, but that doesn't mean I don't like drinking a beer every now and then. It's just, you know, being alcoholic sucks. That would be terrible. I'm a different holic. I ate too much holic. What do they call it? Fat? That is pretty great. That there's a what's up, Matt? That's really cool. That the way to say that someone's like addicted to food, you just call them fat. It's just like that. It's real easy. Yeah, I'm just carving up this bad boy, finishing it up. It actually is way too thick right now, but I'm gonna get the handle to shape, I think. I don't know if you guys have ever carved before. Let's see. Yeah, these are pole cuts. These are really powerful cuts. Actually, I've been asked if draw knives are dangerous because you pull them towards yourself, and I always thought no, because your elbows kind of stop you. But a little while ago, I was carving, and I had like something like this in a vise, and I was pulling towards myself. I attached a vise to a bench that I sit on, and I was pulling towards myself. I just slammed this thing right into myself. Oh man! So, what kind of wood? I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. Joey. What kind of wood? Oh, this is mulberry. Is that what you're asking? This is mulberry. I think this is cherry. This one's really cool, isn't it? Look at that. It looks like a topographical map. Actually, a lot of wood grain kind of is topographical, you know? I only learned recently that the distance of the lines in a topographical map means something when it comes to elevation. I'm not going to tell you what it means. Oh man, I'm directionally, I'm really not good with directions. When I go hiking somewhere, I want to keep going back and back because I don't feel comfortable there the first time, you know. And so I don't take risks. I don't know. I'm a bit of a pansy when it comes to that kind of thing. I don't like getting lost. It makes me feel awful. Yeah, so this is a little bit of mulberry. Joey. I feel like I'm talking like the Joker. Joey. Joey. Yeah, I notice it is hard to like not pay attention to how many people are in here and be like, I'm failing terribly. I'm failing, it's all failure. I have been, I have to like balance out who I am and what kind of videos people like. So I've been noticing that the last video where I narrated, but it was just a shot of me bucking a small piece of wood. Not a lot of people like that one. So we'll have to go back to the drawing board, which the drawing board is made of mulberry. No, I don't have a drawing board. So one thing about carving, is slicing cuts. And the reason why I love this knife is because it's a long Sloyd. It's a 3-incher. So you basically, you see how I'm like, it's not one part of the knife interacting with the wood. I'm sliding it down as I'm cutting, and that creates a slicing action. We do the same thing with draw knives, same kind of technique. Let's see, and the reason why the 3-inch Sloyd is so useful is because you get more blade. You get more blade. Shit, were you not being able to see that? You get more blade to drag along, so you could go for a longer cut. So yeah, you can go all the way down this handle while slicing. So slicing cuts make for, I guess they make for a better surface area. Oh, Brian from Oregon, fellow axe collector. You know, I think I'm weird about saying I'm an axe collector for some reason. I have the axes that are part of a collection, so I can't deny it. I think it makes me feel like I don't use them, but I do use them. You know, I swing them. Not all of them, like the ones that are worth more money than I would pay for. You know, built when I build the axe. But how's it going? Hey, what's up, Terry? Terry, Joey, Mate, Bright. Okay, I can't say anything for Brian. It's the Joker, right? He says that. Murray, that's what he says. He's gonna kill Murray, and he's like Murray at the end. Don't you guys just watch? I don't watch whole movies, like again. I don't repeat them, but I will go back and watch scenes. I'm like, I love what he said. That's a good speech at the end there. not in a health, not in a good way, but oh shit! I just kicked the tripod. There we go. Let me push you guys back. By the way, how can you guys hear me? I asked before. I don't think anybody answered, or I didn't see anybody answer. Is the sound okay? Just give me a thumbs down if it is. Just give me a thumbs down. Report me to the IRS and FBI, NSA. Okay, good. Yeah, it's going good. We're carving up a storm here, man. Really not. I just barely. This was already pretty much to this point, but we're gonna see how fine we can get it. I don't like this part right here. Hey, what's up, James? This is cool, guys. This is awesome. I didn't think anybody would come in here. Yeah, I got some problems right here. The grain is a little goofy. I don't know if you guys could see it. You could see that this part is thicker. That's where the run out, it like tears out. I mean, right here. So I got to figure that part out. There's a little knot there. You guys ever carve a utensil? It's not that hard. I mean, you could do a spatula with just a hatchet. Let me see if anybody said anything that I missed. Oh shit! I just disconnected for a second. What happened when I just disconnected? Did it go crazy? What's up, James? James is the man, by the way. James is going all around and he's saying nice things to the guys that likes, you know, not stuff like this exactly, but axe and chainsaw stuff. James is a good guy. I see him being supportive. There's another guy, Joyner, I think his name is something Joyner, Tom Joyner or something. I saw him comment on a Buck and Billy Ray video from like 9 years ago. It's crazy how long some guys have been paying attention to this stuff, but I've only been into I've only had a hatchet for like maybe 5 years. That was when I first got a hatchet. So I don't have a big head start like a lot of guys. Like Matt, you might have had an axe when you were a little kid, right? You kind of seem like a guy who you might have had that for a while. Yeah, I do have a face. Thanks, man. Woodcutter 44. He says that I have a face. I actually do. That's true. Yeah, maybe that's why some of my videos don't get viewed, because you're just looking at my feet and where the axe hits the wood. I'm not the best director, okay? Plus, I don't like my face, okay? I don't want it to be anywhere. I wish my face was inside of. I wish my face could be covered by my pants, quite frankly, or my shirt. It's too bad faces aren't like right here. Quite frankly, I wish I didn't have a face. I wish I was the faceless man. Nah, I don't know. I hate being vain. I was raised by women, kinda, so I think that's why I have a little bit of vanity in me. I don't care about aesthetics, though. Like, I guess carving is kind of an aesthetic thing, but like the way I do it, I'm like kind of a weirdo artist guy when it comes to carving. But with like an axe handle, I want it to be function. You know, this utensils aren't like, you know, it's like whatever. It flips up burgers. Doesn't need to be that special. Like function wise, it's not that hard. It just might be slightly uncomfortable when you're flipping the burger. Like, look, I think it works this way the best because of the curve. Let's see. Yeah, it does. Yep, I knew it, Matt. I knew you've been around this stuff. Oh, you know why I know? Because you know things about like you know things about the borer. I think you made a comment about how well, I said something about the emerald ash borer, and you said that there's more than one there's more than one kind of borer, but I think the emerald ash borers are the ones that are the most invasive. Like those are the ones that might kill trees the most, or take them to like take a tree over, like a weakened tree might be killed by emerald ash borer. Correct me if I'm fat. Correct me if I'm fat, please. Yeah, let's see if we can get this a little better. I love this knife. It's really nice. Okay. This is awesome, guys. We're just hanging out. We're having a nice time. I don't know if I'm going to post this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Matt said yes, if you guys didn't see. He said, yes, I am fat. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Ryan B? This is cool, guys. I like look at the comments, people interacting. I like this. Maybe I'll do some more lives again. We'll see. Maybe not carving utensils, because I know this is not the thing that everybody's interested in that I talk about. But it's wood. I love wood, so way too thick. Look how thick it is. Rover Brian, I have huge hemlock fir rounds. I've been meaning to film and throw up. Oh, god damn it. It disappears. How do I get it to not disappear? Okay, there we go. Film and throw up on YouTube. I'm just not as humorous, and I like to split with boots on. Dude. I'm pretty sure people will like your videos more if you're wearing boots. Oh man, a lot of Brians and Ryans, huh? I'm a Brian. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't like to talk about my name, you know, because I used to work for the Central Intelligence Agency. I can't believe I pulled that out of my ass. It feels really stupid to not think you know what that stands for, but sorry, I'm looking at the faces I made for the thumbnail because I pushed a button to see the chat. Oh my god, what an idiot. Yeah, you don't need to be humorous, Rover Brian, to make a video. People just want to see your local timber. Hemlock is cool. If you have big rounds of hemlock, I'd like to see that. I don't think I've worked hemlock. Okay, you got a little humor? Yeah, me too. I'm not the funniest guy in the world. Not to toot my own horn, but I don't think I'm the funniest guy in the world. Oh yeah, so another part of a sloyd is so you have all this, so because it's 3 inches, you have all this surface area to do kind of rougher carving or remove more material. But then you have this tip, and you can do a lot of fine work with the tip. It's awesome. Great sloyd. If you want to looking for me on the sorry, I got to read these. Looking for me I'm on the humor department. Oh, okay, you're part of the CIA humor department. What did James just say? Let's see. Yeah, James would love to see some hemlock split, and I agree with him. Hemlock. What's hemlock? I'm trying to think. It has needles. I know that. It's probably an evergreen. Just sounds like it. Sounds like you kill witches with hemlock, let's be honest. Or you got to gather lots of hemlock so the witch can take the curse off of you. You know, she got the cauldron going and she's like, I need 40 barrels of hemlock. I don't know. 7 grams of hemlock seed. Yeah, let's carve this up a little more. I have another one that I could kind of work on a little out here too. I don't know if I showed that. Ooh, 40-inch rounds. Dude, I'd love to see that. I love splitting big rounds. Is anything more fun? Yeah. It's got the bit breaking knots. Yeah, I think I've heard about that. Hemlock has tough knots. It's an evergreen, has huge dinosaur bark and short flat needles similar to a spruce, but flat and softer. What's your favorite axe pattern? What's my favorite axe pattern? I don't really have a favorite. I like old axes. Like if it's like more than 100 years old, I'm into it. I do love that Connecticut pattern. That's that 2-piece Connecticut pattern. I love that thing. I guess Rockaway. The Rockaway pattern holds a special place in my heart. Let's see, what else did you guys say? Small needle. Doesn't smell good. Hemlock doesn't smell good, huh? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Ryan says I like the smell of it after it's chipped. Smells like cat piss green. Yeah, cat piss is one of the worst things in the world. I hate cat piss. If cats didn't have to go to the bathroom, maybe I'd have a cat one time. I had a lady friend who had a cat, and I like took care of her for a little bit, like 3 weeks. I liked it, but I never changed the litter or anything. Maybe if I didn't. One time I don't know if I should be saying this, but one time this lady was passed out. She was a little drunk. She was pretty drunk, and she was passed out, and next on the toilet, and I like woke her up, and then I realized that there was just a fucking petrified cat turd, like on the side of the toilet she never saw. She missed the cat shit. I don't know. It was just a little disgusting. Cats disgust me a little bit, but I do like them. I like them as an animal. Let's see. Ryan B. I wanted a pet tiger until I found out they spray piss to mark their property and people. She's just my lady friend. She was my lady friend, not anymore. I love the smell of cut Doug fir. You know what? I haven't smelled Doug fir. I live on the East Coast, so we're hardwoods people. I actually have never split pine. A little bit. Like I've gathered fatwood. I live near a place where there's a lot of pitch pine, I think, and that's really resinous pine. So whenever people have talked about like how hard it is to find fatwood, I didn't have that experience. I would just go to any shoulder of any dead branch and I'd find some. Take the top off the litter box, they can climb. Just kidding, I have 2 cats. Oh, you have cats? It smells, right? It's a smelly thing. I feel like I'm having an intimate conversation when I look into the camera, but I'm looking at myself at the same time. Very intimate. I'm gonna get intimate with this mulberry spatula now. Hopefully I don't miss any juicy comments, like about your lady friends. She didn't like me that much, so that's why she's just a lady friend. She liked me enough, but not, never mind. She might watch this one day. So gotta keep it quiet. You guys ever carve a utensil? It's so easy. If you have maple, if you have fruit woods, if you have birch, what other good carving woods are there? Any fine grain woods where it's, I believe, diffuse porous. You don't want ring porous woods. I came here late. I thought you were carving a mini double bit handle. Dude. Oh man, I wish I had it with me, but I have a spatula that looks like a double bit handle. I also have oh, did I just call it a spatchet? Anyway, I named a different one a spatchet because it's like a hatchet spatula. First I said spatula, and that didn't go over well. The people voted on that one, and that was a loser. So Spatchit won. Yeah, but that is funny you say that because I have carved handles for utensils that look like axes, kind of. Oh yeah, this is going well. This is awesome, guys. I love your questions and comments. Try ferrets and then cats won't seem so fragrant. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Have I ever held a ferret? I think I knew someone when I was little that had a ferret, and they're kind of fun. Any animal you can go like this, you can just put its butt to its face. Those are fun animals. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever my dog is curled up in a ball, I'm like, that's pretty cool. What a limber animal. My wife got me an axe-shaped pizza wheel. Us axe holes love axe-shaped kitchen equipment. Yeah, I guess. I didn't even mean to do it. Most of the time when I'm carving a spatula or a spoon, I don't have a plan. I just kind of start doing it, and yeah, it just ended up like an axe handle one time, two times. But I never finished these fucking things, guys. I've used like three of these. I have probably 40. You know what I haven't done? I haven't eaten with one of my spoons yet. I got to do that. I just got to do it. Who cares if it's not completely smooth? So one part of carving utensils is tastes like mulberry. Um, is you want to not use sandpaper. You want to make it as smooth as possible with the knife edge. So that's why you want it to be as sharp as possible, really honed, like polished. And polishing a hook knife kind of hard. I love to see a kuksa made, the wooden coffee mug. Yeah, I promised someone that I would make them kuksa one time, and that was a couple years ago. I've tried. I did one that was like a tiny little cup made out of pin oak, tiny little kuksa, I guess you could say, and it cracked, and it also wouldn't be correct because it has those big pores. But you could scoop coffee, I guess, with it. I don't know. I have some other oak utensils that I've never used, but don't tell anyone. But I use one of the few utensils I made that I do use has been a tiny little white oak spatula. I don't know why I did. I don't know. You're not supposed to use woods with pores, I guess, because of bacteria. Like that's where bacteria will multiply. I don't know. I don't get it. Because there's a lot of people with like cutting boards that have pores, don't they? Like I'm pretty sure I've seen oak cutting boards, right? I wish I had a better angle for you guys. Like you didn't have to see my whatever that thing's called. Where do you get your knives? I have a Rockler here. They sell Mora's carving blank. Oh, Mora carving blanks. Fuck. It's hard to read. Now I get this. So it disappears after like 5 seconds, maybe less. Okay, let me actually read this. Where do you get your knives? They sell Mora carving blanks. Seems sweet. You can make your own handle, then make your own everything. Okay, so this one's Deepwood Ventures. Yeah, elm boards have pores too. Exactly. I love elm. Elm is a great wood. But anyway, let's get back to these knives. My dad always carved out slingshots. He called them bean flips. That's an interesting way to call them. This is from Deepwoods Ventures. So this handle I didn't make, but for two of the I bought a hook knife and a what are they? Took a cam, and I handled those. It is awesome, man. And all it takes is a decent epoxy to put it in there because he uses like a round tang, if that makes sense. So it's super easy to handle these Deepwood Ventures. I think I'm saying that right. I really love this thing, man. It is awesome. It is great. The Mora, so I have a Mora Sloyd that's like the smaller one, 2.5, and the blade is not as good. The metal is not as good. The temper, something is different because this blade lasts a lot longer. The other one kind of chips a little. I don't like that at all. Hey, what's up, Kurt? Even though you're like 30 hours behind us, you got on here. That's cool. I have no Australian. The only reason why I know a little about Australian times is because I watch MMA sometimes. Not sometimes. I've been a fan of MMA for a while, so You know, they always say like, you know, it's a 20-hour flight to Australia. Does that mean you guys are 20 hours behind? No, wait. You guys are ahead. You guys are like it's fucking what's today? It's Catter Day. Catter Day. It's Cat Piss Sunday. No. Yeah, aren't you guys ahead like a day or something? That's very strange. Can't you guys just have the same sun as us? Can't the sun come up and down at the same time for you? What is the Earth big or something? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I get my knives from 8:30 a.m. Thursday morning. Yeah, that's crazy. What? Oh, I was about to pull my phone out of my pocket. Let's see, what time is it? It's 6:55 p.m. here. Wow, and it's Hey, buddy, you want to come over here? Hey, bud. See if we get a dog over here. Come here, bud. Come here, buddy. You want to get beat up? I'm gonna beat your ass. When I say I would beat him up, I just play with him. I do like saying mean things in a nice tone to dogs. I'm gonna fuck you up, little doggy. 3:55 p.m. in Oregon. Oh, okay, there you go. Most of my like time stuff has been with people from California. It is very strange. Like when we're going to sleep, you guys are like, we just had dinner. We're not even eating. I guess in Australia it's a lot. It's a lot different there. You guys, you just ate breakfast maybe. I'll probably do a few more minutes on this live and then we'll get out of here. This is looking kind of nice. Oh, what's up, Urban Lumberjack? The man with the plan. You know, I watch your videos, Urban Lumberjack, and you have like a plan. You have like a something to say that's well thought out. Like when you do your reviews, that is good stuff. I don't do that. I'm like, I hope my personality shines because I have nothing to say. Oh my god! Look at the end grain of mulberry. Can you guys? I don't know if you guys could see this, but I love the end grain of mulberry. That's why I use it in wedges a lot of the times. Same time in Massachusetts. I hope Massachusetts is MA. Massachusetts. Yeah? Massachusetts? Man, I'm dumb. I just proved that I'm dumb. Yeah, that's what I said, man. The Urban Lumberjack. Well, I'll be damned. That's the exact same words I used. By the way, my dog is like a cat, so it's funny I said I'm not into cats too much. I do like cats. It's just I wouldn't own one. But yeah, my dog doesn't like being pet or anything really. He'll get pet for 5-6 seconds and then he's like, that's way too much, guys. Don't touch me. I was learning a little bit about that. People say like if you have a new dog and they're like rolling over the belly, they're being submissive. You might not want to pet them. I'm not sure about that because pretty much the only reason why we got dogs is just to pet them and feel better about ourselves. I love petting dogs. Come on. It is weird though. Like imagine if you had a 3-year-old like person or like, well, let's do it in dog years. So my dog's like 2 or 3. So if you had like a 14-year-old kid and you just started petting him, that's weird as hell. Can't do that. Let's see what I miss here. Sounds like yeah, I do have a cat, dude. It's a cat dog. Get all your video ideas from me, Urban Lumberjack. You're gonna. I hope you don't, because you will fail miserably like myself. Nah. Actually, I'm gonna be honest. This is pretty cool. 10 people here. That's a lot more than I thought would come. This is a decent shape. Let's go to the other one. Do a little carving on the other one. This one has a knot, and that's not good because that's where run out, tear out. I keep saying the wrong thing. Yeah, when you're carving with just knives, tear out is a problem. Sometimes you have to wait for the wood to dry so there's no tear out. Oh wow, this is carving like crazy nice. Maybe I should go get some more of this. My friend had this cherry tree that they took down. So Urban Lumberjack, Can we get any inside scoops on any videos coming up? It is a nice knife. I love this knife. It's from Deep Woods Ventures or something. I'm probably not saying it right. I know the S is somewhere. Yeah, any cool videos coming up, Urban Lumberjack? Any reviews or anything? I saw that you got the nice chainsaw. Man, that other chainsaw must have been such a bitch to deal with. I would have been so mad. I'm collecting ideas for when I fire up my channel. 10 acres, old growth fir and cedar. Years of splitting. I split at least 6 hours a week or more by axe. That's from Rover Brian. You know, you could just be like me and just film things and then put it out, and it's not good. Urban Lumberjack. Yes, Council Tool just released an updated jersey pattern. Ask mine will be here this week. Ask? I don't know what the ask was. Maybe that was a mistake. That's sweet. Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I saw that they came out with a new one. Does that mean it's like a jersey? Because wasn't another one kind of like Kentucky, Baltimore? Didn't they say that? Yeah, that's cool. A velvet cut. Kurt asked a velvet cut jersey, maybe? I don't think it's a velvet cut. Velvet cut's the expensive line of Council, right? Typo. The ask, yeah. Well, you know what? You're gonna have to do some Hail Marys for that one. We don't do typos here. I'm such a goofball. Oh my god. When I type, it is horrendous. Hey, buddy. Hey, what's up, bud? My cat dog? Yeah, he's not going to show his face. I'm not going to turn the camera to him either. He's shy. Let's see. Wish I could get Councils here. Kurt says, I wish I could get Councils here. Can only get Velvet Cut series. Really? Can only get the expensive ones. Urban Lumberjack. I wish everyone should hound Craig Roost until they make a Velvet Cut jersey. Wow, they didn't make one yet. Well, you know, maybe the price point wouldn't make sense for them. Maybe it would be a little too expensive because it's a full size, kind of bigger axe, more material, longer handle. Maybe it would be like above $200. Maybe they don't think they should sell something that expensive. What is the most expensive Council Tool axe, by the way? I'm a little interested in that. Oh yeah, I got lots of tear out on this one. Yeah, so if you ever carve a utensil and you don't use sandpaper, you're really cool. Ryan B says, how about if they come out with a Connecticut pattern? I'd pay good money for that. Woodcutter 44, you're being on your own channel, and that's what it's all about. Great job. Keep up the good work. Gotta go. All right, buddy. Thanks for, God damn it. Thanks for that, Woodcutter 44. Can't even get the cheap Councils in Canada. Velvet Cut Dayton. Oh, that's the most expensive? Yeah, see? So the full size Dayton probably is the most expensive Council. A Connie would be awesome. Don't know why they haven't. It'll sell for sure. Yeah, Kurt S. I think that does anybody even make a Connecticut pattern anymore? Like other than small blacksmiths, I don't think anybody makes a Connie anymore. It is an awesome pattern, but at least like there's Brandt and Cochran. They still make a wedge. I think it's a wedge. It might not actually be a wedge. I'd have to ask Axe Yankee about that. By the way, if you guys have any questions or about Maine axes, ask me and then I'll ask Axe Yankee. No, I'm kidding. Don't ask. I don't know. Maybe he'd want you to bother him. He's a very nice guy. He helps a lot of people who are newer at axe hafting. I hope someone does a review of the Council Tool jersey redesign. I think Urban Lumberjack might be doing that. I'm not sure. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he did bring it up. I've become quite a Maine axe enthusiast, Ryan B says. Yeah, Maine axes are awesome. Maine is such an awesome place for timber tools and timber history. It's like it's, you know, it's like there's the redwoods on the west coast, and then there's Maine. We don't have American chestnut anymore, so I don't really know I was actually wondering that. So they have the Puget Sound on the West Coast for those huge redwoods. What did they use for American chestnut, which were just as wide? Not as tall, but if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, the American chestnut tree had a big oopsie. There was a blight that took out pretty much all of them. There's only a few left now. Well, not a few, but I think it's like 0.1% of the 99%. Kurt says, oh wait, hold on, I missed one. Ryan B says, I love the Whiskey River new main handle repro. Kurt S says, I've got here what I think is a Maine boys axe, very old, 2.25 pounds, cool little splitter. Man, I love those little things. They're just amazing. How'd you get did you do a trade? Did you find it? That's a good find. I've only found one Maine axe, I think, locally. I'm trying to think. Actually, it might be two. But yeah, they're valuable here. That is one. So if you have a local market, one way you can get awesome axes is know your local market well, get a bunch of your own local stuff, and then trade with people that have their own local market that's elsewhere. You know, that's how I've gotten some pretty cool stuff. Let's see. Ryan says repro means reproduction. So yeah, Ryan, I'm dumb. Let's see. Kurt says found it in an old farm sale. Really, that's awesome, man. I've never found an Australian axe in America. Let me think. Yeah, the only Tassie patterns I've seen at the flea market, I brought them there, and I would be like, "Look at this! It's so cool." Nobody cared. This is from Australia. They have no idea how cool it is. Main axes are all wedgy and are fantastic splitters, which you'd enjoy. Yeah, I used to use Snow and Neely that I got rid of. Oh man, I hate that I got rid of it. But yeah, I love splitting with a fat wedge pattern. Worn, I don't care if it's worn as long as it's fat. You know, that is something that early on I didn't know at all that I should be caring about how worn an axe was. Like that takes a lot of the value out of it. Unless someone restores it and it's a completely useful tool. If you're just buying a head and it's worn, it should be a lower price than a non-worn one, you know. The price should be accordingly? Repro. Let's see if I get this smooth. Yeah, I've been loving talking to you guys, so I guess I haven't wanted to turn the live off yet. Oh yeah. Yeah, so if you guys ever do carve a utensil, let me see it. I'd love to see. It's not hard. Like you could make a usable spatula in 10 minutes, you know? I always think about it. I always fantasize about going camping and stuff, and I'm like, I'll make the utensils. We don't need to bring any, but I never go. I don't know many people that want to go either. Yeah, let me put this bad boy away. This should be a regular thing. Yeah, thanks, Urban Lumberjack. I'd like to do this more often, maybe. It was fun. And, you know, look at my button-up shirt. I'm looking very fancy. It's like my only shirt. I wear these all the time, too. Hey, you know what's the worst? When, I don't know if you guys could see, when the hole starts to happen in the crotch, like in the lower crotch area, man, that's the worst for a dude. When the holes in the pockets and the crotch thing, it's like, all right, 10 more months, maybe a couple more years, and I got to get rid of these. Oh, my dog is being hilarious. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go. My dog's looking a little sad right now. Thanks for coming. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for upvoting it, whatever. This was really fun. I liked it, too. So, that's it. Goodbye.